Level 1. The Circle. Something is watching you. You can't see it. You can't hear it. But every hair on your body is standing up. And that feeling has kept your kind alive since the beginning of time. So you trust it. The fire is the only thing between you and whatever is out there. A 30-foot circle. That's your world tonight. Beyond it, nothing. Pitch black darkness. Your eyes are useless past that edge. But the predators that hunt you, the leopards, wolves, hyenas, they can see everything just fine. You feed another branch into the fire. Watch the circle push back an inch. Breathe. As long as the fire's there, you're fine. You have to be fine, because inside the shelter behind you, Lena is sleeping. Your daughter, Asha, is curled against her, 4 years old, still small enough to carry. They are why you're sitting here at the edge of the light instead of sleeping. They are why the fire cannot go out. The woodpile is smaller than it was an hour ago. You knew this moment was coming. You've been watching the pile shrink all evening. Soon you'll have to make a choice. Stay inside the circle or go back into the dark to get more. Something moves beyond the firelight again, staying low, patient, not leaving, just waiting. Level 2. How the day ended. It wasn't always like this. Before fire, the useful day ended at sunset. You climbed a tree. You stayed still. You survived until morning. Moving in the dark meant becoming food. Your eyes were useless then as they are now, and the dark belonged to everything that wanted to eat you. Fire changed that overnight, literally reconstructing how your kind spent their day. Inside that circle of light, you could exist after dark for the first time. Tonight, there are 3 families around this fire, 12 people where there used to be silence, children asleep in the shelters behind you, adults sitting close enough to see the warmth in their faces. The conversation moved the way it always does after sunset. During the day, talk is practical. Where to hunt, which routes are ready, how far to the next water. But the night was for the dreamers, the storytellers. Dara said something about a river that runs uphill. Old Man Soren started spinning tales, as usual, of adventures in distant lands. Lands you'd never seen before. You knew he was making this stuff up, but you couldn't stop yourself from picturing them. Then the conversation somehow shifted to the origin of the entire world. You exchanged myths you believed in. You wondered whether the world was always this big, or if it grew. The children who were still awake watched your face with utter glee, and then the thought hit you. This might be the most important thing your kind does, more important than the hunting and the building. Sitting together is the only light there is, saying the things that don't fit anywhere else. This is where your people become something more than survivors. You just don't have a word for it yet. But then, Bran, the quietest man among you, instantly stands up. He doesn't say anything. He just looks at the tree line, then walks to the edge of the circle and steps into the dark. Level 3. Bran's turn. Nobody speaks while he's out there. The fire crackles. A child shifts in their sleep. You watch the tree line the way you always watch it, without blinking. Bran's footsteps fade fast. The dark is complete enough to swallow sound, like stepping into cold water. Dara stays very still across the fire. Her eyes don't leave the tree line either. That's his wife. That's what's on the line. 2 minutes pass, maybe 3. Then a sound from somewhere past the light. Not Bran, something else. You can almost see its eyes glowing in the dark, waiting patiently, prowling slowly. Everyone hears it. Nobody moves. The fire climbs a little higher as someone feeds it instinctively. The circle pushes back an inch. In that split second, you see Bran's shape appear, somewhere just beyond the edge of the light. Arms full of wood, moving fast without running. The way you learn to move out there, urgent but controlled. He crosses back into the circle and drops the wood by the fire, and you hear the whole camp exhale together. He sits down beside his wife. His hands are shaking. He tries to explain what made those sounds, but the words just don't come out. You tell him he doesn't have to. You all heard it. You all know what's out there. You also know that someone will have to go again before morning. The woodpile is fuller now, but the night is long, and the fire has the biggest appetite out of all of you, always wanting more. The only question is, whose turn will it be next? Level 4, the watch. You don't know when you fall asleep, but something wakes you. Not a sound, not a threat, just consciousness, arriving quietly, like it was always scheduled for this exact time. The fire is lower but holding. The circle is intact. Lena is awake beside you. She was already awake when you opened your eyes, like she'd been waiting for you to surface. Across the fire, 2 others from the group are sitting in the same quiet state, open eyes, minds somewhere else entirely. This is the watch, the hour your body has always known about, between first sleep and second. Every person in every camp across the world wakes for it. No one knows why. It's something ancient and biological that has no name yet. Your body feels different during this hour, a feeling that lives in the chest, calm, reflective, almost floating. The world slows down to almost nothing. Your mind moves without urgency. Lena says Asha spoke her first full sentence today. The bird went away. You sit with that for a moment. Then you look up. The sky above the fire is absolute, littered with more stars than the eye can capture. You wonder if they're fires, other people's fires, kept burning by hands you'll never see, across a darkness you'll never cross. Your mind shifts, the way it only does in this hour, and something arrives that you can't explain. An image, half dream, half thought. People, thousands of them, moving through darkness without fear, carrying a rectangular box of light in their palms. Small, warm, glowing. Not fire, something else. Something that doesn't need you to tend to it. You almost reach for it, then it dissolves, and you're back beside the fire. Lena's head on your shoulder, stars overhead, circle holding. You don't know what that image was. You'll forget it by morning. The whole world will forget it for another 300,000 years. Level 5, your turn. The wood runs out just before the deepest part of the night. You see it happening before anyone says anything. The fire starts dropping. The circle pulls inward. 30 feet becoming 20, 20 becoming 15. Everyone knows whose turn it is. You stand up. Lena looks at you. You look at the shelter where Asha is sleeping, then at the tree line, then back at Lena. That look in her eyes says everything a person can say without words. You need to come back. You start walking toward the edge of the circle, but you stop at the shelter opening. Asha is asleep with her hand curled around a small stone. She found it this morning and carried it all day. Showed it to everyone. You almost smile. You crouch down next to her and kiss her on the forehead, praying that you get the chance to do it again. The dark is a wall in front of you, solid, alive. You think about Bran's shaking hands, about the glowing eyes you saw, the sound that came from the tree line. You think about how many more there are. Your mind shifts to the 30 feet behind you and the people sleeping inside it. What will happen to them if the fire goes out? You step across the line. The dark swallows you whole. Level 6, the dark. Your eyes adjust to nothing because there is nothing. You can't even see your hand in front of your face. You move by memory. The fallen oak is 20 steps north. Dry wood burns long. You count 7, 8, 9. Something in the undergrowth to your right. You stop and stand completely still. The fire is a warm smear at the edge of your vision behind you. The shelter, a dark shape just inside it. Asha is in there. Lena watching the tree line. The undergrowth goes quiet. You keep moving. And finally, you feel the oak under your hands. There's enough here. Enough to last the whole night. Relief washes over you. But there's no time. You load your arms and turn back. The fire is only 20 steps behind you. 1, 2, 3. And that's when you hear it. Footsteps. Patient. matching yours. 4, 5, 6. By now, you know you're not imagining it. Your whole body tells you to run. Your mind tells you not to. So you keep walking. Steady. 7, 8, 9. The footsteps stay with you. They feel closer, but you don't look back because that's the wrong answer and you know it. 10, 11, 12. The fire is visible now, amber and warm and close. Lena's shape at the edge of it. Then it hits you from the left. No warning, just pure impact. You feel blood and the ground coming up fast. The wood scatters from your arms. You don't think. You grab what you can reach and throw it as hard as you can towards the light. The wood clears the line and lands inside. You hear Lena's sharp intake of breath. You hear the fire take it, and you close your eyes. Then something drags you deeper into the dark. The last thing you see is that image from the watch. Thousands carrying lights in their palms, walking through the dark, unafraid. You wonder if that's even possible. And then you wonder if they'll remember what it costs